Oh boy, a new game. Zaxtor starting a new game, guys. Oh my gosh. What the hell is he doing now? Can't make up his mind. It was going to be Prison Ball. Now it's going to be whatever the hell this is. How you doing? Vanandi, how you doing? Welcome, guys. Look at this, Sarah. Sarah and I decided to start work on well, I decided that I was going to start working on a new Frogger type game earlier today when I couldn't find any kind of Frogger games on Steam. And Sarah decided to go ahead and help me for a little while today. We worked on it for a couple of hours, I guess. But Sarah's the one who gave me an idea for a bunny rabbit instead of a frog. And I really like the idea of a bunny rabbit. So how you doing, Vanandi? You're tired? Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Welcome to stream, guys. So this is still really, really early, guys, in development. I've created some kind of crappy looking logs or whatever. I've got it so you can move your bunny rabbit around. As you can see, Sarah, we didn't have it that far when you had to go. I want to check in because I haven't talked to Zax in a while. No, I haven't talked to you in forever, girl. All right. So you can jump on the logs now. That works. The problem is it's almost impossible to get all the way up to the caves. I don't got it so you can move in the cave yet. But I do have it so if you land on a log, you do float with the log. And you go the same speed as the log. And you can jump around on the log, which is pretty cool. But now I'm going to die because I have nowhere to go. Splash. I haven't created a splash. His movements are looking great. Yeah. I went back to white because I colored him in a little bit too much and I left out some of the detail. So I just left him white for now. I know I colored him in before you left, Sarah. But for now, I'm just going to go and leave him white. I'll probably maybe try to color him a little bit or something like that later. I'll have to go through frame by frame and work it all out or whatever. But yep, boom. I've already doubled the amount of logs in the river, but I still don't have nearly enough to get up where I need to go. Oh, I hung on there. So it's possible to get up where I need to go now. But yeah. See, now I have nowhere to go. I can't go down. I can't go up. So this is going to take a lot of work, just getting this balance done in the river so that it's actually possible without being frustrating to get up in a cave. You should make him spotted. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, now you can see the pink in his ears. Yep. It's pretty cute. So run. But at least I got it so you can land on the logs. And so you go the same speed as the log. Yep, he's right. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. The logs were all going the same way. But the turtles were going the opposite way. Okay. And look at that. They didn't have that super long. They didn't have the super long screen like we have. Like I've got to worry about this super long screen. Like this screen was longer up and down than sideways. So that's what it was. It wasn't logs going the opposite way. It was turtles going against the current. This game was awesome, man. I love this game. So guys, instead of turtles though, we are going to change this medium log, right? This is going to change, and it's not going to be turtles, but it is going to be a, I don't know, what What could it be? It's gonna be green though. Could it be the Loch Ness Monster, guys? It'll be a green duck. It'll be a long green duck. Fuck, I don't know, man. Oops, that's too big. I want an ah, man. I want an ah. There we go. Now I want a smiley face. Yay! I have no idea what this is, guys. Don't ask me, man. We're gonna put some little arms on it though, for right now. We're gonna put some little arms on it. Actually, we're gonna erase a little bit of this right here. And we're gonna... I have no idea what this is, guys. Don't ask me. I don't want to hear it. Oops, fuck. Bap. Bap. Yay, it's got like 2 thumbs up. Yeah, baby. What is that, guy? I have no idea. How about a canoe? Yeah, green. Oh, guys, we're gonna do that. We gotta come over here. We gotta come over here, guys. Yeah, we're gonna really fuck it. And this is probably gonna change. I'm sure this will change, guys. I'm sure this will change, but what the fuck is that, man? I just woke up, my dog's laugh. It's a water weenie dog. Maybe we'll create a name for this thing, guys. I have no idea. But also we're gonna go ahead and get a light green, and we're gonna write equal true. And so if check right equal false, then x equal minus plus speed. But if check right equal true, then x plus equal global log speed. It's throwing me in the fucking river. Now it should work great. There we go. There we go. Ducks. Ducks is a good idea. Boink. 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 There we go. Needs to go down just a little bit, just a hair, maybe. I don't know. Just a couple of pixels, really. I mean, that's fine. I'm getting too picky. But it is centered left and right now. Doink. Doink. I feel like your Y position needs to be a little bit increased, because it looks like your butt's hanging off these logs. So I think we need to... Whoa, what the fuck? What is going on, man? Oh, guys, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Our shit's fucked up. I wonder why the cave would mess with it. Something about me resetting the position or something, probably. Oh, okay. So 777. This is what messed it up. So what's happening, Sarah, is we need to make sure that when we jump in a cave, right, what's happening is it's resetting our position down here to 805, but then it's continuing to have me jump. So I like half jumped in here and I didn't finish the jump. So it still has me jumping because it immediately reset my position, and then it's continuing the jump to an odd number once I get out of here. So all I need to do to fix that now is I need to come up here where I was checking to see if I'm in a cave. I just need to turn jumping to off. I just need to make sure jumping is set to false. It's that simple. So we're just going to come over here, and we're just going to go ahead and set our variable jumping. We no longer are jumping. That should fix that. And that's what I'm saying. Put your information on your screen so you can see what's happening as you're playing the game, and then it'll help you figure out where your problem is. Something I learned with my other games, guys. Now when we jump up in a cave, it should be fixed. And we shouldn't be hanging out, because this is about the right position you want for, your bunny on the edge. I could even make it a little higher, but I like it in this position right here because when I jump here, that looks about right. That's why I have your Y position exactly where I have it as far as the starting point. Let's just go ahead and jump in a cave here. There we go. See that? Now we're at 805, and it's not moving us automatically to 777 or 791 or something like that. Now we're in the exact same position when we start by turning that variable jumping to false. Easy fix once you figure out what's going on. Boink. We got a Jumpman game, not a Jumpman, but a Frogger game, guys. But we got a little bunny. I don't know what we're gonna call this game yet. Usually, I name my games early on. Like this is probably the longest I've went into development. Like Rock and Roll, early in development, like the first day, I know I named it Rock and Roll. I came up with the name Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll, but originally when it was first being created, I did a live stream like this as I first started creating it, much like this one. And I'll show you guys Rock and Roll. Let's go in here. I like the way the game's coming along, guys. We're making some progress tonight, and I really like it. But I want to show you guys something here. Right here. This is it. This is what Rock and Roll started out as. So when I first started making Rock and Roll, it was going to be Zaxtoroids. And it was going to be simply a game. That's why I was live streaming it when I first started making it. Because my original plan was to give this game out to new subscribers. Anybody that was a subscriber of my Zaxtor99 channel would get the game for free. And I never planned on making a Steam game or anything like that. I had no thoughts at all about making a Steam game at this point. Because Rock and Roll, as you know, is my first Steam game. So I was simply goofing around, kind of like I am with this game, and Game Maker, making an asteroid game I was going to call Zaxtorians. And a Zaxtor99 game, be sure you check me out on YouTube and subscribe, because that's how you would get the game. And people watched me developing it, and people was like, this is pretty cool. This is that early version you saw, Sarah, of Rock and Roll. Way early. Like, this is probably even earlier than the version you saw of Rock and Roll. So, people saw me making these basically sprites and watched me develop my spiral attack, and it was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And it was like, people were encouraging me to say, rather than giving this away for free to all your subscribers, Zax, it was like, you should just, try to make it into a Steam game. And, charge whatever, $1.99 for it or whatever, make a simple Steam game. And so I'm like, you know what? You guys are probably right. Maybe I should try to make a little money at it or whatever and try to put it on Steam. And so then I realized if I'm going to put it on Steam, it's not going to be called Zaxtorians, you know, because Zaxtorians was a name I thought of just as a free game for my subscribers. So that's when I was thinking about it. I'm like, okay, well, I like my spiral attack, and I did, you know, at the time I didn't know what, you know, I had my spiral attack. I don't think I had named it yet a spiral attack. I just knew I wanted to do some kind of spiral motion. And that's kind of when I came up with rock as the asteroid and a roll attack, rock and roll. And that's why it became rock and roll, was because people talked me out of making a free game for my subscribers and putting it on Steam. And I knew that I didn't want to call it Zaxtorians if it was a Steam game. I wanted something a little more not so personal for one, but a little more easy to real close to what I was going to give to my subscribers. Thanks for subscribing, man. You want a copy of Zaxtorians? Damn it, man. Still pretty fun. It definitely has evolved quite a bit since this early gameplay. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, just because my Frogger game here looks pretty simple right now, it's probably going to evolve quite a bit, you know. Bam. Now I want to jump back into my splash, edit sprite. Boop. And we are going to fill it with our watercolor. Then we're going to come in here and we're going to put our bunny head in here. And we are going to move this guy, like right in the middle. And we are going to come in here with our pen. And we're going to erase some of this stuff. And we're basically going to start off showing him kind of drowning. And we're going to come in here and we're going to make some, hopefully, effects that make it look like water's being splashed around. And we're going to go, yep. I don't know if that's going to work, but Control C, Control V, oops, what am I doing? No, that is not what I want. I want to go Control C, and then I want to Control V, there we go. And here, I'm going to make him sink a little bit more into the water. And I'm going to erase all these effects. And I'm going to put them hopefully further out. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. And we're going to Control C, Control V. And we're going to jump in here. We're going to again, make him sink a little bit more into the water. We're even going to put a couple of, oops, not that. We're going to put a couple of drops of water here on him. We're going to erase these. A couple of less though, the very outside of this. We're just playing, guys. I'm not that good at this stuff. Now what we're going to do is we're going to erase some more of him. You see his face. Put some more water on him. Poor bunny rabbit is going underwater. Oh no. And now we're going to take a little bit lighter color and white. And we're gonna start to create, hopefully some, my thoughts is create some wow, that actually looks pretty cool. Look at that. Let's see what it looks like in the game, though. See how bad we broke it now. Well, that looks pretty good. I think it looks better. Not bad for a first try at making a splash effect. See how fast level 5 is. No. Level 5, you can definitely see a speed increase in this stuff. You can definitely tell everything's moving faster. I think the speed increase is about right too. I mean, considering that you're going to have enemies and stuff like that chasing you, I don't think we need to like increase the speed of this stuff even any faster. Let me write down carrots. Carrots, we need to add something we do with carrots. I mean, it's pretty obvious, though, right? I just don't know what. Maybe the carrots will end up being, because I know Frogger had, you could jump into a cave and get a fly or something like that for bonus points. And, you know, so maybe that's what maybe that's where a carrot will come in. Like, sometimes you may be planning on going all the way to the right and filling up the cave at the right because it's the hardest one to fill up. But maybe a carrot will pop in like one of the middle caves. And so, you know, if you pop in on top of the carrot, you're going to get extra points. Yeah, it's definitely speeding up. You can see those logs are moving faster and faster every time. I mean, I could definitely make them move a little bit faster every level, but now we just need to add some enemies coming down here, add some hawks coming after you, some flying fucking birds coming after you and shit. Maybe for the birds, maybe you'll see a shadow on the ground. That's kind of how you'll know how far they are up above you. That'd be a good idea. Enemy, let me write that down. Hawks. Shadow. For height. So have a hawk and then have the shadow. You'll be able to see how close it is to the ground or to you by the shadow, where the shadow's at. That'd be a little bit complicated, but that'd be cool. And so a hawk will be flying over, and you won't really know, if it's really close to you unless you judge the distance it is from the shadow. If obviously if this hawk is up, if the hawk is up by the water, or it looks like it's by the water, but the shadow is way down there by like where I have these numbers, the shadow's way down here, you know that it's actually too far up to get you. I don't know. It'll take some playing around. But good night, man. Thanks so much for watching, dude. Thanks so much for tuning in and being here. Appreciate it. Appreciate whoever else is here. Thanks so much for watching my stream, guys. And maybe we'll show you some more of whatever the hell this game's going to be called. Don't even know. I don't even have a name for you, guys. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Peace.